Welcome to the first episode of Fortune's Trick. Step into the shoes of Iris. Like Alice in Wonderland, she finds herself winning the prize of a lifetime in a game she'd never even entered. Her reward is discovering that the occult exists. It's real, and she's to enroll at the world's #1 educational institution for it, Fortune's Reach. As a news transfer student at the world's most secretive university, she needs to find her bearings fast and survive against the supernatural to truly test her luck. Our task as actors in this new series, Fortune's Trick, will be to fill the world around her. We'll play her classmates, her peers, whether it be friend or foe at the end of the day. Only time will tell. Meet our cast. Seible, playing Severin, a model student with duties that go beyond. Kaelix, playing Calum, representing the house of cerulean flames with a jovial spirit that burns fiercely. Vanta, playing Vasco, representative of the house of scarlet tides, who carries a torch to guide the student body to a bright future. And yours truly, Doppio Dropside as Doma, who is just like Iris, a pity pick allowed to attend Fortune's Reach by way of a lottery. We'll allow your imaginations to fill in the words for her, and we'll color her world together. For better or for worse. Each episode is a live recording that will be later released in a drama CD format, dramatized, so you can relive her topsy-turvy life over and over. The curtains rise. Episode 1, Scene 1. Sound effects. Pencil scratching, paper shuffling, classroom noises. Iris is taking her final exam of the fall semester. The professor claps his hands twice to get the attention of the students. Pencils down! Pass your papers down the row. Papers rustling as a TA counts them all. That's all of them? All right, you're all good to go. Have a good break and happy holidays. And to those who signed up with me for next term, I'll see you in January. Iris gets up from her desk and starts walking to the door. Hold on a minute, Iris. I almost forgot. I have a message for you. You need to go to the dean's office right away. It's going to be next to your advisor's office. A few students whisper. They assume that Iris was cheating. Now we enter the dean's office. Light typing sounds, office work chatter. The door opens.
Well, hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. Me? Too young to be a dean? Well, you're right about that. My name is Severin, and I already know who you are, Iris. I'm from the University of Fortune's Reach. Our staff's rather busy, so here I am. It's probably better that I'm the one here instead. You'll probably be more at ease speaking with a fellow student. I'm sure you've guessed why I'm here. It's not impossible at all. Not for you, Iris. Congratulations! You are the lucky student that gets to join our elusive ranks this year. How? You passed every test. You don't remember taking any? Well, that's right. We do it our own way. Or rather, the school tests you on your behalf. My job is to assist with setting things up. Just one of my many duties as well. Let's just call me an aide. We looked at the yearly birthday luck chart. March 1st ranked the highest. And so the school cut down the pool of applicants to everyone born on that day. Then we calculated the most fortunate time of birth. A window from 3:27 p.m. to 9:41 p.m. and narrowed the pool of applicants once more. From then onwards, your name was placed with all the others into several different forms of lotteries.
Slow footsteps. Severin paces while speaking.
I personally wrote each name on wooden tags and placed them in a box. The dean selected 24, then tied them to the tails of rats. Yes, rats. The rats were then placed in a tank full of snakes. They were going to be dinner anyway, so no harm, no foul. All right, fine. At least it's part of nature. Other years, we've used fish and piranha, but the water tanks broke, so... The last surviving few rats were given a maze to solve, and the only one who made it out was the one with your name. It survived it all. Your name tag shielded it like a lucky charm.
He comes closer.
You've overcome quite the odds, Iris. Winter break begins for you tomorrow, right? That should be plenty of time to prepare for your move. The credit transfer has already begun, so no need to worry about all of that. Well, we can't exactly wait around. Besides, were you ever going to say no? Happy holidays, Iris. You're about to enter a whole new world. Once again, congratulations.
Scene 3. Entering campus. The car door closes and drives off after dropping off Iris. Chatter, footsteps on the grass and the sidewalk. Students all over are doing all sorts of things, studying, playing with Ouija boards, lighting up incense. Some are hunting for spirits around the grounds. Others are trying to lay out traps. And then, Iris's phone rings.
You got there safe? Mom and I feel terrible we can't be there to help you move in, but you know how it is with your grandma right now. Call us whenever you need us.
The phone call ends, and footsteps approach. Hey, you okay there? You're the new transfer student, right? I don't think I've seen you before. Sorry for startling you. I'm Doma. And you're, Iris. Well, it's nice to meet you, Iris. They were supposed to have someone come collect you. Oh well, I guess I can show you around. Let me take your bag. Huh? This is all you brought? Right. I didn't think we'd be getting a transfer student at all. Ever. You must be a really special case then. Well, usually people like you and me start at the beginning of the year. Academic year, that is. By people like you and me, I mean, well, the lottery winners. You're finally here. It's been lonely being the only pity pick. Guess I can pass that title off to you now. We can be outcasts together. Kidding. I'm just saying, we're not gonna be like the rest of the fancy rich kids that go here. Everyone else who comes here was supposed to come here since the day they were born. So none of them ever transfer here either. Not that I've ever heard of anyway. So, tell me, how much did they tell you about this place? Huh? Nothing? Really? Well, that's okay. It just means that I get to show off. Like you, I was new once. This place, Fortune's Reach, it's a pretty cool school. Weird as hell, but cool. Most of these people have grown up with each other. Everyone knows everyone, and when I mean exclusive, it's exclusive. Cream of the crop and all that. But don't worry, you have me to rely on. Over here's the quad, and as you can see, everyone is pretty active. There's usually something going on in every corner of this place. What caught your eye? Oh, over there? You're not drawing on the grass. Well, not in the way you think. You see, they're practicing their salt circles. Occult club. Well, not precisely. You see, not when this is an occult-focused college. This whole place is technically an occult club. Hey, Iris, why are you looking at me like that? Wow, they really didn't tell you a thing, did they? I thought you'd at least be told what you're in for, but that's okay. You're lucky you have me to teach you everything you gotta know. Hurried footsteps as Severin finally arrives.
Severin is late, but he keeps his demeanor as casual as can be. Doma, that's my job.
Well, looks like you're late to it. You left the poor girl hanging, lost, abandoned, all alone.
I'm sure she survived just fine. Iris, welcome to the University of Fortune's Reach, a top 10 to the rest of the world, a college of the elite, and known to a select few as the College of the Occult.
I already told her that part.
Way to steal my thunder, Doma.
You snooze, you lose. Anyway, you okay there, Iris? You're not saying anything. We should have waited until she was sitting down.
She's taking it rather well, I think.
That's 'cause she doesn't believe you.
Why would I be joking?
You people always forget that some of us were born into normal people families. We weren't all getting Ouija boards for our birthdays.
Ouija boards are for toddlers. I was receiving summoning salts by the time I was in elementary school, I'll have you know.
This school is full of nerds and all that, but yeah, there's lots of spooky stuff here too. The supernatural, ghosts, the occult, all that's real. Hazing you? What? We aren't hazing you!
Well, there's one way to convince her we're not messing with her. Caleb, you around here? We need one of your party tricks.
A loud poof of smoke happens.
Someone called for me? And what are you calling a party trick?
Another smoke puff. Doma's coughing, annoyed.
This takes a lot of skill, I'll have you know.
It's not like you need the whole puff of smoke thing. In fact, it makes you look like some sketchy guy.
And unreliable.
Fine. Here, I go over there.
Whoosh, as he teleports.
I go over here.
There he goes, buzzing around the place like a mosquito.
Now behind you. What's your name again?
Did you need to terrify her?
Oh, Iris, don't faint.
I got her. Cool, huh? Only I can teleport.
Whoosh.
And this guy can do it too. And some of the others, depending on their lineage. Anyway, when I do it, it's cool. She's fainting again. Oi! Girl! You can't be this sensitive if you want to survive here.
Survive? What a poor choice of words to use when she is already scared out of her wits. She is growing paler by the moment. You will survive, regardless of your fragile constitution. Whether or not you will thrive, however, is to be seen. Are you the kind of girl to jump at your own shadow?
The two of you are supposed to be helping me welcome her. Thanks for doing the complete opposite.
Well, I never meant to.
Please, just be quiet. Clearly, I shouldn't have asked you for any help, Caleb. And Vasco, please, you should have some tact.
I am merely being honest.
I think it's finally sinking in for her. Or is she going into shock? Hey, Iris, say something.
Yelling at her won't help. Just give her a second. See? She's fine. Just a little squeaky and beaky.
When I first got here and they told me what's what, I passed out too. Iris! Hey, it's okay. Stop trying to take your bag back. Hey! Stop it. Listen. Listen just for a sec, okay? Easy. Just take a breath. Or 10 if you need to.
Any more than that and we shall have to linger here all day.
No one asked you to be here.
I could hardly allow you to poison her mind into convincing that your house is better than mine.
You too! Would you act your age for 5 minutes? Let Doma speak. I can't believe I said that.
Like I was trying to say, they've just got some cool powers, okay? They're not ghosts, they're not haunted or possessed. It's just how it goes around here. Iris, you'll be completely safe here.
Well, we are certainly not ghosts per se, and we also do not flit about on command. At least, I do not.
Caleb might be quirky, but at least he is accommodating. And poor Iris is about to faint again. You're fine? Are you sure?
Not trying to get us to get our guards down so you can make a run for it.
Doma, this is a university, not a prison. People are honored to be able to attend such a fine institution.
An awkward pause for a couple of moments.
Right. This has been a complete mess so far. But I'll get us back on track. Introductions are in order. You've met Doma here. He's in your cohort. Like you, he's passed several tests of luck to be admitted. Yes, Iris. It's luck-based every year. You'll need lots of it to do well in this school. You'll be chasing the supernatural. But you won't discover a thing if the supernatural wants to avoid you. Trust me, you don't want that. Not once you're settled in. This is Calum and Vasco. They're two representatives of our school's two factions.
Reporting from Cerulean Flames. We're the cooler house.
I lead the Scarlet Tides. You shall find yourself in better hands if you focus on our studies. We are based on tried and true practices that shall not lead you astray.
Better. Sure.
Just a heads up, Iris. They take these factions seriously. People go for all-out war. I don't get it.
The two of you are not bound to either house, Iris. You can move freely between curriculums after every semester.
She looks like a lost lamb yet again. Go on, explain things to her.
Let's take this pathway down. We can walk and talk at the same time, instead of just standing around here. These busts here are of the innovators and founders of our school.
Sometimes the admins summon them for advice, or so I've heard.
They try to, but they don't want to come. Sick of students and want a peaceful rest, or whatever. Who wants to listen to these bozos anyway? Uptight assholes, if you ask me.
No one asked you. They don't have anything useful to share, in my opinion.
Well, no one asked you either.
It is shameful, however, to withhold what morsels of knowledge they may have. They should honor their duty to the school.
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to wake up to all this either, if I was just chilling in the afterlife.
Well, I'd like to remain useful after my death. Why study my whole life only for my wisdom to perish with me?
Let's see you say that when you're just a cranky old man.
What about you, Iris? I see you're like Doma. Of course, we pick the lazy one.
Lazy? Lazy. Excuse me. I'm on the honor roll.
Yeah, but you sleep through your classes.
Iris, it is up to you. What do you mean you also sleep a lot?
I finally found a best friend! Iris.
Library? Food hall.
Slow down, Severin. Panic and people rushing past them. Footsteps hurried as they carried an unconscious girl down the hallway.
Move! We gotta get through! What happened? Oh, someone fainted?
It's all right, Iris. The exorcists will fix her after a quick trip to the nurse's office.
Huh? Classes haven't started yet and people are already passing out?
You're going to make the poor girl think people faint a lot.
But they do.
They do.
They do.
Fine. They do. But it won't happen to you if you're careful, Iris.
Do not dabble far past what you ought to, and you will be fine.
A lot of homework. Well, yeah, but...
Don't be all cryptic. We don't mean course load. Summonings, rituals, all that are commonplace here. Unlike in the normal people world. It's as common as, I guess, playing a game on your phone.
But these are not games. It is because of such recklessness that calamities occur, that people grow ill, and even die.
Hey, man, Vasco, ease up. She's about to make a run for it. Again.
She only just got here. You okay, Iris?
She does not appear okay in the slightest.
Let's, go look at the fun stuff. You like games? We got a whole arcade this way.
And the rest of the rec center as well.
You know, Alexa totally failed her channeling final.
Really? No way.
They'd have to let her retake the course, but she totally tried faking the ecto.
So what? She's going to normie school now? 'Cause I'd never show my face here again, if it were me.
I do fancy a game of billiards.
Severin can play a mean game of ping pong.
I have been the reigning champion, actually, ever since I've arrived here.
What a show-off.
Oh? What's that? You can take me down, Iris. I'm up for the challenge.
See, Iris? We have normal things, too.
Of course. Although, don't tell her that ghosts sometimes play with the students.
He's joking. Joking.
I am not joking.
Anyway, that's not the only typical thing we have. Everything you'd find at a regular college, you'll find here too. As for the things that are unique to us, we rank the highest in occult studies too. Politicians, celebrities, you name it, come from all around the world to Fortune's Reach when they want to make sure nothing goes wrong. Conjuring, warding, how to detect spirits, how to contact them, how to make covenants and such. You'll learn it all. Exorcisms, spirit binding. You can specialize in whatever you have an affinity for.
Yeah, it is mandatory, but it's not all that bad.
And you can add electives too, once you get the hang of things.
I've been doing a concentration in oracle studies.
Newfangled nonsense. Who can accurately predict the future?
As if communing with the dead isn't also widely doubted.
Because people remain ignorant, as they need to be. Imagine the chaos that would unfold if ordinary people had access to what you all have. Frankly, politicians should no longer be allowed to utilize our talents. We've gone beyond justice and...
Vasco, you're overwhelming her again. And we're part of the ordinary people. You are aware.
Once we leave the recreational area, art classes are in this building. I think those girls are doing some spirit paintings right now.
A fidgety one, by the looks of it. Oh, you see that stool there? See how much it's moving. No, it's not haunted.
It is haunted. But not in a bad way. Spirits are not inherently bad. Neither are they inherently good. And so I must reiterate the importance of safe...
Yeah. Yo, Iris, see these paintings? They're all finished paintings and drawings. They look pretty normal, right?
But you must always ask for permission before portraying a ghost.
And you better be good at it. If you draw their head too big, well, it's on you what happens to you next.
One time, a ghost squeezed a tube of paint down my shirt because, God forbid, I draw his forehead true to scale.
If you think you have to flatter human subjects, always remember ghosts are 10 times more sensitive.
Ahem. Not all ghosts.
Now we're at the photography work. Something calling to you, Iris?
That's the photography room.
While some faculty have been pushing for digital photography, the practice of film is the most accurate.
You say that, but you used to complain about them using cameras at all. Newfangled technology, or whatever it was you whined about.
All right. It looks like we're checking it out. Wait up for us, Iris.
The door opens, and the photography classroom appears. Iris enters without asking, and the others follow her in. Film cameras? Newfangled. You've got an old soul, Vas.
Careful with that, Iris. Yes, it's for ghost capturing. We do, in fact, have ordinary things. Those lenses are super sensitive and hard to replace. So if you could...
A distant thud and a squeak. A student is struggling in the revolving door of the dark room. Is the door jammed?
I think he is merely panicking.
You all are terrible.
You say that, but only Iris is helping them out.
Thank you. Who are you? Iris? Oh.
Okay. You can let go of her now. What's wrong with you anyway?
If you're done freaking out, move so we can show Iris the... You can't go in there! Something tried to pull me into the developer! You sure you didn't just trip on something?
You do not seem like a balanced person.
Physically or mentally.
But he's right, Iris. Even if something's in there, you cannot freak out. That's like rule number 1 when dealing with the supernatural stuff.
You're a third year. You know better than to run screaming if you encounter something. I'll check. Myself.
You sure that's a good idea? Maybe there is something big and bad enough there.
We can handle it.
There's nothing there?
Hey, don't shake that.
Ugh, it smells awful. I'm soaked in this. What is this? Developer.
It's the stop bath.
Caleb, really?
If I die, I'm coming back to haunt you.
Perhaps it would be wise for us to go wash up.
There wasn't anything here, and now my fingers are gonna fall off. Great.
Let's go clean up. Have lunch, then continue. We can show Iris to her dorm and kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, I should have used her bag to shield myself from this stinky photo juice. Kidding, mostly. The clock chimes, and now we find ourselves outside after lunch.